What's up guys, Kurama here and welcome back to Death Stranding. So, on the last episode we were able to complete I think chapter 4, which was episode 4 rather, which was called Uncut or something? I don't remember the name exactly, but it started with the name Anger with a U, not with an A, yeah? So yeah, for this one we're about to go and meet, don't have any request, but we're going to meet Mama over at the South North City. I think it's up ahead, if I'm not mistaken, yeah? Let's head over there. Is it here really? Oh, it's all over here. I was heading the wrong direction, so I think we need to go all the way there to the Mama's lab. Should I bring my bike or something? I'm carrying my stuff here. What else do I need? Handgun, PCC, and what else do we need? Bullet gun. That should be enough. Probably a grenade. Shielder, yeah, let's go. Should not be too far, yeah? Let's make a run for it.
Have a pleasant journey.
Let me make a marker.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Is there a bike I can use here? There is. Let me borrow this one. I think up there left it or something. Looks cool though. Is it inside the ruins? It is. Oh, it was behind it. Okay, let's go down.
Okay.
I dropped my cargo. Let me just set them, arrange them properly. That should be fine. Mama's lab, alright.
Sam. She doesn't bite. Glad you made it.
Episode 5, Mama. Alright.
She's hungry.
What the?
There, she's down. Even though she can't drink it, my body keeps making it. Going through the motions really helps with the soreness, though.
What is she?
She's my daughter. And I'm her mama. It's okay. She's only connected to me. Not like the other BTs. You can see it, right? You're hooked up. Now you know why I can't leave. So about the supercell. Do you think the grown-ups could talk for a minute? Thank you. Look at this. This was the chiral density when the supercell appeared. But almost immediately after, it dropped to normal levels. In other words, the storm vanished in less than a second.
That's impossible.
Okay, let's pull the data from your cufflinks and take a look then. Well, that's all pretty crazy, but at least you're not. Timestamps in the logs support your story. Best guess I can muster is you were trapped between two different spacetimes.
Two different space times.
HQ is doing a deeper analysis. All they've got to work with is the frequency spectrum, but with a little effort, they should be able to figure out where you were sent. Another chiral spike. She's been crying more at night. Chiral density increases in regions connected to the chiral network, but the numbers are way higher than I projected.
That's bad, right?
Yeah, more connections means more chiralium. Early on, Bridges did acknowledge this as a potential problem, so I installed special limiters in the cupids to keep the chiral levels in check. Looks like the limiter on yours is faulty, though. The supercell and the temporal phenomenon that you experienced may be related to all this.
Are you saying if I keep extending the network, we might be in for more temporal phenomena?
Maybe. Or worse, they cause another Death Stranding.
No, but you got a solution.
Of course I've got a solution. Right over here, in fact. We just need to integrate a limiter into this new Cupid I threw together. Thought I'd make you one since you said you were coming.
Great. Crisis averted.
No, crisis not averted. We need to rewrite the software to work with the new hardware.
Well, then get to it.
Yeah, no can do. I designed the hardware, but the software was written by someone else.
Well, where can we find them?
Her. The name's Lochna. She was a member of Bridges 1. You'll have to head to Mountain Knot City.
All right, I gotta take a Cupid there anyway.
Oh, good. That's great. Here we go again. I don't know what's gotten into her lately. She's so scared. Look at her. Maybe the other side wants her back. Or maybe she wants to go back. We can't keep on like this. That much I know.
You want to tell me what happened?
She was due. I was in the hospital waiting for a C-section. And the terrorists hit us. I was pinned under the rubble. Nothing to do but wait and wait. Felt like forever. But no one came. They said air and water.
Can someone help me, please?
I don't know how many days went by. The water ran dry, and the cold set in. I gave birth there in the rubble. But instead of bringing life into the world, I brought death.
Right.
When the Timefall stopped, my baby started to cry. She cried, cried. Her life was the price I had to pay to survive. She saved me.
Over here! Get him out of there! Get him out of there, guys! Come on! Dig! Dig! Come on! Just a little bit further. Hold on! Hold on!
Over here! I'm over here!
And we've been together ever since. But she's a BT. The ties that bind her to this place bind me too. You could say I've never really been discharged.
And you're okay with that? I mean, you know she's gone. You want to live your life in the shadow of the dead?
Come on. You, of all people, you chose the dead over the living. Why else would you be here? I just remembered. Dead men told me repatriates have special blood. Mind if I take a sample?
Yeah, sure. Suck me dry. You already bleed me in my sleep. Bit cold, ain't you?
Just a second. There. All done. I want to run a test.
Mama, are you...
I'm sorry, Sam. Would you mind leaving us alone for a while?
Yeah. I gotta get to work.
Sam? Hey, forget what I said about chiral spikes. Reconnecting the world comes first. Maybe we're making things worse. Maybe not. But It's the only plan we've got. Good luck, Sam.
Sam, the delivery terminal outside still works. Go ahead and get it connected. I'll give you further instructions from there.
Wow, okay. That was rather... that was rather something else. Wonder what goes on in Kojima's head.
Sam,
Really interesting.
your next objective is to bring Mountain Knot City into the network. Now, this route will take you to a way station and on to a distro center north of the city. From there, it gets tricky. You'll have to take a detour to get around the mountains.
Still want me using this Cupid on the way? Software's not been rewritten yet.
It's fine. If you link up Mountain Knot City after your Cupid is fixed, the update should filter through the network, stabilizing the connection. It's just one more reason to get there ASAP. But for now, make do with the Cupid you've got.
Any word from Mama Lee?
None. We'll just have to hope she's all right and keep going. It's what she would want. Anyway, check in at Lake Knot City's Southern Distro Center before you hit the road. And good luck out there.
By the way, Sam, I've added a zipline schematic to your PCC. Figured it would come in handy. All you need to set one up is at least 2 anchors. Why bother carrying cargo across a river or up a steep hill when you can just send it through the air? Am I right? If you want a little hands-on experience, you can use the anchors outside my lab. Have yourself some fun.
The good news is, Fragile's available and willing to lend you a hand. If you want Fragile to send you, you'll need to head to a private room. South Knot City looks closest from what I can see. It'll be a lot quicker than walking, that's for sure. But you can't take any cargo with you, so there's that. It's up to you. Just remember the option's there if you need it.
Alright, so I think we have a plan. So for now, I think we need to go to the distribution center. Then from there we can make a plan to head, I think, 2 places. One is over here. Then this distribution center for the Mountain Knot City, then the Mountain Knot City itself, which I think it's over here. For now, let's make due to back to distribution south of Lake Knot City. Then from there we should be fine. Should not be too far. Hoping so. On the route. Where's the bike actually? We had a bike. Who gives this route? Oh, there's the bike. Awesome. Oh, come on. Use this route. Should be much safer. Hopefully. This was a bad idea. Let's just stick to this side. I've seen there's a kind of a waterfall on that end. Oh boy. Either make a run for it, or I don't know how we're gonna do it. We'll try. Come on. Night's over?
Someone's happy.
Where's my bike? Oh my days, that was such a weird scenario, to be honest. The rain is over though. Get my bearings again. So I was going the completely wrong way. Anyway, we should be fine from now on. Hopefully the mules will not give us a hard time.
As a reminder, Sam, when carrying deadly weapons, it's absolutely essential that you exercise restraint. Doubt I need to say it, but killing is off the table. More corpses means more BTs and potentially more void-outs. If you kill anyone, you'll be putting not only yourself, but countless other people at risk.
Alright, boss man. Will not kill anyone. I thought I was dead there. What the heck?
Beginning scan.
Alright, we're here.
Verifying ID. Clear. Web decontaminated. All clear.
Sam,
Sam,
check the terminal for available orders.
Need to buck this away a bit. So that every time I have my bike with me, I can just go with it inside the private room. I like this bike, it has a lot of battery. Alright, let's see the orders that we have. I need to take the bot to do an order, it's been a while. Can do this. Deliver to mountainous area. Alright, let's check the rest. Sewing key delivery cosplayer. I don't want to do any standard orders for now or mini orders for now. Let's focus on the main quest, yeah? So this one is supposed to take first to the way station, Northern North City.
The way station you're headed for is far north of Mountain Knot, and on a patch of land carved into an island by terrorists. Right around Higgs' old stomping grounds. Still crawling with his demons, in fact. Anyway, the way station is falling apart and needs extensive repairs. Collect the supplies from the distro center and hit the road as soon as you can.
Alright, let's have it with us.
Did I tell you we added a zipline option to your PCC? Because we did. Build a few anchors and link them with a line to travel from A to B in record time. Give it a try.
We'll have it. No worries. I think we have a sticky gun, handgun, an assault rifle, and a grenade. What else do we need? I think we need a ladder and a climbing anchor. Do you need a boot? I think we might. Take one boot. Yeah, we'll have you around. We'll have you stick around. The rest can stay in the garage. Oh, we're taking this huge thing. We'll need to really make sure I have as few... Oh my days. As few things as possible. Or should we just take the truck? Put you in the private locker. We'll have one ladder, one climbing anchor, one PCC. We'll have you one. Then you should be put in the private locker. I need to have as few goods as possible. Yeah, that's perfect. We have everything we need in good condition. So even if I have a bike, it doesn't really feel like I'm carrying too much. Wish to add more, but it should be fine. But before we head, let's go to the private room and you know,
Order assigned.
shower.
screen.
Yep. Take a shower real quick.
EX grenade number 0.
Alright. I think we're fine. Let me check the mails real quick if there's anything important I need to read. The junk to the marriage sucks. You're still breaking your back hauling shit through the wilderness, Sam. Have along for a little company. I know I used to not anymore, but between you and me, guy doesn't like being married. Resources scattered by Supercell. An order request. A desperate plea for a second pizza pie. Not delivering pizza pie? Strange light at the incinerator. He saw something while trying to burn a body, but back at the incinerator. The rest are not really important, so might not really need to check on them. I think we can head out and then let me check on time. Ooh. We're out of time. We're going to focus on this order in the next episode.
Take a look. This is what the world looked like hundreds of millions of years ago. It was just one big continent. And do you know what this is? The moon. I'll show you the real thing soon. I promise. The whole wide world will be yours to explore. You'll be able to go wherever you want. Even the moon.
Alright. As I was saying, let's do this order in the next episode, since it will be quite a trip. Let me check the terrain. Might not be too bad. What I think I'll do is should we take the road? I think we might need to see, but this one is not a really clear road. We'll try to see if I can be able to branch through here somewhere, then up the mountain with the bike. Should handle the rough terrain a bit. You can see some kind of flat area, and I'm not too sure if there'll be rain. I can only see rain on this section, but where I'm going to focus on seems to be fine until we reach here. I don't know how I'm going to navigate on the snowy area. Maybe the bike will handle the terrain, and then from that we should be able to ease through this path, then all the way to the way station. So that should be the plan. And we're gonna wrap up here. Thank you guys for watching, and catch you in the next episode.